All right. Mic check. It's your boy Dame Dozha. Here with my partner DJ Deceptacon. DozhaToja.com and Break My Track presents. You already know what it is. It's the Word on the Net podcast. Deceptacon, you awake?
Nah, I'm asleep, bro.
You sleep?
I'm asleep, bro.
All right, man. We got a special guest coming in today, man. How we gonna do? We can't be stopped right now, man. We got a hot streak, man.
I need something to wake me up. That's why I need you to play the song.
All right. Well, I got the song for you, man. Because we can't be stopped right now. And we got a special guest in the building that can't be stopped either. Matter of fact, he made a song about it. You like to hear it? Well, here it go.
I'm playing this shit. I'ma tell y'all a story about a nigga who shit wasn't sweet. Yeah. I'm following the coupe, I'm pushing the gas to the flow motor sound like a Hot Wheel. I'm clutching this Glock while I've been a block, little nigga don't care if it's hot still. I'm hoping that whip costs 200K. All these hollows is coming through that bitch today. Ain't hitting no horn, I'm running straight over you niggas. Better get the fuck up out the way. I'm riding around and looking for niggas in something that look like a school van. It's word around town that young nigga having his way. He got rich off a white tan. He used to play ball, he started getting money and change, now he got a different plan. He started with dimes and now it's the hundreds and fifties and now he the dope man. When I see them niggas, I'm drilling they shit, I'ma empty this bitch like two, man. You can have on a vest, but it won't hit the chest. Yeah, the bullets is going straight through, damn. But it's squeezing that Glock like I'm trying to break it. Too real for this rap, I ain't trying to fake. Stand over the stove, I'm stretching the 4 to a 6 and praying that this bitch make. Now this ain't a game, I look like I'm playing. You think I'm an Xbox, little nigga? Got the switch on the Glock, all it takes is one squeeze, and I'ma kill everybody called witch. Give me a perk, now I'm finna chase it. Tell it's nasty, looking at my face. The fish around the corner vacated the leash, and I started trapping out a different place. That nigga talking.
We got Mufasa in the building, man.
Y'all thought a nigga was playing. Thought a nigga was playing with this shit. Ain't shit sweet over here, nigga. Ain't no Xbox. I break the fire and pin on one of you fuck niggas. I'm following the coupe, I'm pushing the gas to the flow motor sound like a Hot Wheel. I'm clutching this Glock while I've been a block, little nigga don't care if it's hot still. I'm hoping that whip costs 200K. All these hollows is coming through that bitch today. Ain't hitting no horn, I'm running straight over you niggas. Better get the fuck up out the way. I'm riding around and looking for niggas in something that look like a school van. It's word around town that young nigga having his way. He got rich off a white tan. He used to play ball, he started getting money and change, now he got a different plan. He started with dimes and now it's the hundreds and fifties and now he the dope man. I'm locking the block, I'm running the precious clamp like I'm playing defense. You used to be on, but you done feel lost. Now you said used, that's pretense. Now his circle small and all of them balls, so it's really hard to try and stick 'em. Took over the town, he paying some cops, and now the feds wanna try with him. Now he bought a coupe, that big old 250, he ran up his bag, now he too hot. Quit big as the school, he stay with that stick, gon' have that strap. The nurse on his ass, cause he getting cash, so they raided his block. But he got the word, he cleaned out the trap, and they ain't find shit in that spot. He thinking he meets, cause he feed the streets, he run damn near the whole city. They tryna stick him, and they convicted, try they facing damn near 50. As weak as a bitch, the nigga too smooth, he see the shit coming a mile away. Now they tryna catch me, they gotta be faster, and it won't be today. I'm following the coupe, I'm pushing the gas to the flow motor sound like a Hot Wheel. I'm clutching this Glock while I've been a block, little nigga don't care if it's hot still. I'm hoping that whip costs 200K. All these hollows is coming through that bitch today. Ain't hitting no horn, I'm running straight over you niggas. Better get the fuck up out the way. I'm riding around and looking for niggas in something that look like a school van. It's word around town that young nigga having his way. He got rich off a white tan. He used to play ball, he started getting money and change, now he got a different plan. He started with dimes and now it's the hundreds and fifties and now he the dope man.
Mic check.
Bitch. Stop playing, man. Ain't shit sweet over here, nigga.
It's a Word on That podcast.
Got this shit in the chokehold in the game.
Yeah, man, that's can't be stopped, man. Mufasa is in the building.
It's Mufasa.
Give it up for him. Give it up
Big
for him.
Big Mufasa, man. Give him a round of applause. Welcome to the Word on That podcast.
What's up with him? Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can't be stopped, man. I remember when you sent me that, man, and you told me that, you know what I'm saying, your plan to not be stopped ever again, you know what I'm saying, to hit the road, and you had it in your voice before I even met you, that, you know, like, you was real determined to do what you got to do to you know, make sure that these folks feel you in this music shit. And I'll be down. That was about a year ago, you know what I'm saying? You've been working, my bro. You've been working, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you coming through, you know what I'm saying, sitting with me and my buddy DJ Deceptacon, man. I appreciate Deceptacon for putting me on to a hustler such as yourself, man. Let these folks know what you doing, who you are, Let's get the intro out the way.
Yeah, I go by Charisma Mufasa, a.k.a. Mr. Apply That Pressure, a.k.a. Mr. King of the Jungle, a.k.a. Mr. Get Enough, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit, nigga just got a little motion, man. Nigga trying to keep moving and not stop. So that's what it is.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. Where you from?
I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the east side of Atlanta. I grew up in Florida, though, in the Panhandle.
Yep.
Like, right in the Destin, Fort Walton Beach area.
Okay. So
it ain't shit.
Damn,
with
boy, I met you a long time ago, huh?
It ain't shit with
Damn.
It ain't shit with tourists out there, man. It ain't nothing like the city.
talking about where they go shopping at?
Yeah, it's all love out there though.
You have been doing this a long time though. You deserve all this shit.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It been a little
You
bit.
at CEO route, so it's a little different than the regular just artist route type shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing the artistry shit for a long time, but as far as like how you really started breaking out, you did it the way I would do it if I was an artist. You feel me? Like it's smarter that way. It's less. It's always risk, but it's less. I feel like it's smarter. It's just smarter. You know what I'm saying? But
if it ain't no risk in it, you know, it probably ain't a reward worth having.
True.
So at the end of the day, if you don't gamble with nothing, how you gonna make something?
That's true.
So, you know what I'm saying? At the end, I'm always bet the house on myself.
Yeah, but see, look, you be playing like blackjack. Other niggas be playing like Russian roulette or some weird ass shit. Get where I'm coming from? Blackjack got really good odds at the casino. So like, you know, niggas be going baccarat and blackjack. You know what I'm saying? It's smart motherfuckers that play that because they know the odds in their favor.
Yeah,
you feel me? And on the other side, I feel like other niggas don't really be doing everything they supposed to be doing.
Nah, I'll be I'm a real analytical type person. You feel me? You know, I'm gonna sit back, peep game. You know, I had the opportunity to really sit with some heavy hitters and hit the road with some heavy hitters and sit back and just soak up the game and then apply it to my situation because everybody's situation different. Everything don't work for everybody. So, you know, you got to do what work for you. What work for me might not work for you. You feel me? And vice versa. Everybody kind of got to find their niche. So, and that's through trial and error. So shit ain't always been gravy. But know what I'm saying? Shit, that's how you got to get there.
Yeah, so like, speaking of that, so like, when did you first start rapping?
Man, I started rapping, I say like 2018 for real.
Yeah.
I was at the time, I had just got cut playing football. Like, I was bouncing in free agency from team to team. And I was always like, if I wasn't playing professional football or wasn't trying to keep my professional football career alive, I would be rapping. You feel me? So in 2018, I really mashed the gas on and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do the right way. So I started shooting my shot with it. And that's how we got here.
Hard.
Oh, so you professional athlete?
Yeah. I got a little background history.
Yeah. Defense or offense? I'm just gonna say. I just want to defense or offense. You play?
Yeah, I played defensive back. I played corner and safety.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I know a couple of cornerbacks that know how to rap, but no pun intended. But what I want to say is, so you travel a lot too, man. You like, so that is what kind of started that, like, as far as playing ball is what got you kind of on the road or whatever, like? So
like, you know, when you in a city and you pop out, you know, athletes hang with entertainers, and that's kind of just the realm of people that mesh together. So, you know, we'll go to the club and be like, hey, them boys ball players. Hey, the rappers always, you know what I'm saying, mess with the ball players. So I was just kind of in the mix with it. And, you know, I was just on the scene. And so just sitting back peeping, I was like, damn, if I wasn't playing ball, you know, this is something I'd be interested in doing. Like, for real, I just took a liking to it. I like being creative. I like going in there, and I don't even know what I'm finna go in the booth and say. I don't know what kind of content, what words, like, I don't know what kind of lingo I put together until I just go in there and I just punch in. I just keep punching in or something come on my brain. And I keep doing it till I got 16, then I got a purse. Put a hook in there, then do another 16. That's how I come up with my songs. That's how I record. So
you were like popping or whatever, and then folks was like, hey, man, you should rap, or was it like somebody that you knew that just had like some beats in the studio? Or it was just kind of like something that you knew that you could do, you know what I'm saying? You know,
It wasn't really like, the funny part about it, in high school, like niggas used to beat on the desk. You feel me? Like they'll beat on the desk and drop little freestyles. And mine was always like the coldest. Like I had a whole classroom, like, you know, like the reaction and feedback was kind of crazy. So I felt like I could always flow a little bit, and everybody knew that. But it was just on some, this is something I want to do. So I kind of ventured in and broke off into it myself.
I could did that. So yeah, man, it seemed like you always, like as you say, had the charisma, and you know, you just had to kind of get in the booth and you know, lay down some tracks.
Yeah, shoot, it's in you, not on you.
That's real.
Let's talk about the production, like, you know what I'm saying, and your favorite producers or whatever. You say you kind of go in and punch in, and you know, some folks write. Do you prefer to have like the beat already, like that you could vibe to it before you get to the studio? Do you wait till you get to the studio? Like, what's kind of more into your creative?
Me, I like that fresh meat feel. You feel me? Like when your ear first catch something, know what I'm saying, to catch fire on your earlobe, and you like, damn, that's hard. I don't really like, know what I'm saying, very rarely will I just have a beat and write to it and take it to the studio with me. I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of beats, and it's just like in that first little 15 to 25 seconds, it's got to catch my ear, and it's be like, oh, I know in 15 seconds if I'm finna go in there and lay something down on this.
How you feel about YouTube beats? I recently had a debate about the YouTube beats and cooking up, what producers that like to cook up or whatever on the spot. Which would you prefer?
I mean, I'm open to all lanes. You know, I ain't one dimensional. I ain't closed minded to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, work for some people, but I'm open to all of that. Like, what I do is if I find a beat that I like from a producer on YouTube, I'll find who he is, and I'll go find his social media, and I'll tap in with him and be like, bro, what you working on? You know what I'm saying? Cook me up something similar to this or like this, and that's kind of how we build a relationship.
Reach out.
Makes sense. That's the organic way.
Yeah. Well, you know, I feel that YouTube beats have flourished because of for one, the convenience, but what can come from that is, I think it could take away creativity because people like have the same beat for one, but for also, I think it makes kind of the artist a little more lazier when it comes to their beat selection. And so they kind of just selecting the beat off of something that they heard, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So like they go for the type beat rather than the type of producer rather.
Yeah. So with that, like I say early on in my career when I first started rapping, I could go back and listen to something I recorded a few years ago, and I noticed like it feel like I'm trying to force myself on the beat. You feel me? Like it's some beats that they was hard, but they just wasn't for me.
Right.
And it takes time to get comfortable. You feel me? Like it takes time to get comfortable in your own little situation, like your voice, like with your cadence, like with your flow, your tempos, all that. Like everybody gotta find. It's kind of like finding yourself. It's kind of like finding your jumper when you play basketball. It take years to find out, you know, where you really can knock that jumper down from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's your spots?
You got to learn.
What's your pockets on the beat?
I like beats that hit hard, man. That I could feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, something that'll keep me bouncing, vibing. That I can't sit still. If I can't sit still to it, I can rock on it.
Feel that.
And then also, from a couple of songs that I've heard, and well, I figured that you could kind of skate on a palette of beats, but you like that Detroit type of drill type of energy when you rap. You kind of like get like it's a lot of words that you rapping. You know what I'm saying? I just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you must, performing that shit got to be kind of tough.
Nah, like, I mean, it's energy at the end of the day. It's really just, you got to have energy. A lot of people say my flow be like on some Detroit type. type vibe. But for real though, I mean, I don't really try to categorize myself. Like, you could drop a Detroit beat, you could drop an Atlanta beat, you could drop a Florida beat. I'm still gonna rock out how I'm gonna rock out. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me, and that's all I'm gonna ever be. So it's just I'm comfortable with my voice and my flow. So I can really get on anything.
Word. Yeah, I feel you. And also, I noticed that you like move around, know what I'm saying? Like you said, like whether or not you be rapping on, know what I'm saying, on the Florida beat or on a Detroit vibe or on an Atlanta vibe, you've been moving around too, like and picking up them features, know what I'm saying, from them different regions. Talk about that, man. Talk about like basically like what it take to kind of get out there or whatever and go to another city and still handle, you know what I'm saying, you know, business out there.
You can't be scared of rejection or scared of no, scared of failure. That ain't in my bloodstream. Like, at the end of the day, you'll never know if you don't go try to do it. Like, if you don't shoot the basketball, only thing that's certain is that you not gonna make the shot because you ain't shoot it. That's right. Only certain. Only certainty. You don't know until it leave your hand. I'm gonna let it fly every time. Like I said, I'm gonna bet the table on myself. Like, boy, I'm knee deep in this shit. Like, this a lifestyle. This ain't, I don't do this for fun. Like, you know what I'm saying, I do it for fun, but you know, it's a career. Like, I take this very serious. You know, like, this a business. Like, this is, you know, how I put money in my pocket. So, you know, I damn sure.
Yeah, gotta go get it.
For sure.
Gotta go get it. Where it's calling, know what I'm saying? And you gotta be different. Can't, know what I'm saying? You know, you can't just go in the same rivers and the lakes that everybody else pissing in.
Yeah, nah.
You know, gotta go make your own watering hole. You did?
Damn sure.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I always admired that about you. You know, when you came with the presentation, you was like, look, man, we trying to book, trying to hit the road, you know, and that was a hell of an angle. You know, you pop up in the city, you know, you show love to the people in the city, and you might bring, you know what I'm saying, a nice treat with you or whatever. Let's talk about that, like that, you know what I'm saying, what that strategy or whatever, you know what I'm saying, did I blow your spot?
Nah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, what worked for me, you know what I'm saying, may not necessarily work for everybody else and vice versa, but everybody got to find their niche. Me, it's just, I'm just a networker. Like, you know, I don't try to do too much talking. At the end of the day, you know, this is an investment. You know what I'm saying? You only gonna get out what you put into it. So, like I said, I'm betting the house on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to pull up in nobody's shit, do too much talking. I'm coming with that bag. I'm gonna come with that bag. That bag gonna talk for me. I'm gonna talk after the money.
Money talks, bullshit walk.
Yeah.
For real. And, you know, after you kind of move around for a while, you know, you pick up connections or whatever, and I'm sure.
Relationships way more important than the money. Yeah. You got to have the money. I ain't gonna fool you and say, you know, dream until you don't. You got to have the bag. But the relationships you make from the bag go far exceed what money could do for you.
Word. And that relationship, man, I've been doing my thing for quite some time, you know, off of relationships, and you know, and working with females in the game or whatever, like, you know, and building relationships off of, you know what I'm saying, you know, just that, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, managing and working with women that have opened up doors for me or whatever, I would say. Is there basically, if you feel like, is there a chemistry with, you know, who you work with as far as when you either feature on a song with a female or you know, you book a show?
I want to ask this on the record. It's straight if I cuss.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I want to ask. At the end of the day, I fuck with who fuck with me.
Yeah.
It ain't. I don't care who you is, what you got going on. At the end of the day, I ain't finna sell myself out of nothing to fuck with somebody that don't fuck with me. You feel me? It's got a relationship got to be genuine. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission. You on a mission. We on the same path, trying to get to the same destination. Let's get some money on the way there.
That's real.
So when you pop out with, Asian doll,
That's my sister. Yeah, I love my sister to death.
yeah, yeah. And that's good that you could go out and get that money, man, and keep moving around like that. You know what I'm saying? And empower yourself as well as help empower somebody else's brand. That's smart, man. I definitely admire.
Everybody can win, man.
I need this graphics guy because this graphics guy fire.
Yeah, he hard.
That's a hard ass. Hey man, you put that shit together pretty good, Mike.
So like promoting your own shows sometimes. What has been a bad experience?
I mean, just like everybody, that's just like Instagram. Everybody gonna post the good shit.
True.
Ain't nobody gonna post. Everybody gonna post the jump shot they made. They gonna post the trick that they made accomplished. They gonna post the dunk that they made.
Yeah, they ain't gonna post the bricks.
Yeah, they ain't gonna post when they fell off that motherfucker. They ain't gonna post when they took an L. Know what I'm saying? Shit. Me, and I look at it differently than other people do. If I ever took an L, whether it was in a physical aspect or financial aspect, I never looked at it like an L. I really gathered everything, like all my information, everything put together. I sat the shit on a board. Like I got boards and big ass dry erase boards. Like I write and itemize everything. Like where did I go wrong? What could I have done to better? What didn't go like I wanted it to? And how we can execute and smash this shit next time.
Yeah.
So I don't really look at it like no L. I look at it as a learning phase. Like shit, it ain't nothing but gasoline to the fire.
Yeah, dust yourself off and keep moving. But yeah, definitely learn them lessons, and that some may look at as losses. But you're right, the internet, we ain't posting no saying when it was only 5 people, and academics didn't post this weekend when there was only 7 people in the crowd, whatever. As he did the show, other people posted it, but Act didn't post that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
He talked about it.
He talked about it.
He talked about it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of this picture, what I'm saying? Show this picture to the people. I want them to see this picture too. This is important. So, how important are lions to you?
So,
dive into that.
It's funny too, because now we jumping into a whole another.
Man, I know you, so I'm gonna ask certain shit.
Yeah.
Certain shit I ain't gonna ask. I'm gonna let you talk about other shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about other shit, that ain't pressing. But that shit's cool.
So in 2018, I had it was right around the I say it was before then, but like 2018, like I always had a fascination with lions. And so if you ever seen Tiger King, like Mario Tabro, he a big cat expert specialist in Miami.
Right.
I reached out to him, went down and shadowed and tried to pick up as much information from him as I possibly could. And I got all my paperwork done to get my certification. So in the state of Florida, I got a Class 1 license. So
dope.
I can purchase big cats.
It's a zookeeper.
So right now we in the process. I got a buddy who has a facility, and we gonna add on a big cat sanctuary.
That's gonna be
to
dope.
The side of it, and that part will be mine. So I'll be able to shoot little blogs with the lions.
I need to sponsor an ocelot, if that's okay with you. I want to sponsor an ocelot.
Listen to your smart tail talking about ocelot, man.
That's a cool ass cat,
big
bro.
Old cat.
Yeah. It's a cool ass cat.
Heck yeah. I don't know. They just like I don't even say no spirit animal, but I just bond well with them. I just always been crazy about them since I was like 11 to 12. I remember I went to the zoo. I was like maybe 10, 11. And I ducked up under the little barrier, and I was over there trying to feed a lion Doritos.
Oh man! Speaking of Chester Cheetah, you was trying to find a lion, Mufasa. Man, I thought you was earlier. I thought you was gonna say back in the days you went to go see Lion King. You got a Lion King story on there.
No, my life is the Lion King, man.
Talk about it, man.
That was just a G-rated version of my life.
Talk about it, man.
Sure.
Everybody got their Uncle Scar in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got some hyenas. Everybody got a Rafiki. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a Sarabi.
Yeah.
Somewhere in your life, you just gotta look. You gotta think about it.
Yeah, man. I want to take a break real quick, man, and play a quick track, man. Get into this video, this caveman video, man. Intro that, man. You know, shot by Global Films, but you know, tell us about Caveman. You know, like tell us about the video and you know, let them folks know what who produced it.
Yeah,
or whatever.
So with Caveman, shout out to Global, my cameraman, man. He the hardest motherfucker with that camera. I'm telling you, if you ain't locked in with Global Films, I don't know what you got going on. You need to tap in with my boy. But Caveman was just like, see, with my music, it be like, I be rapping about situations like I done been in or shit I done been through, and I try to dialogue it almost like I'm telling you a story, so you can close your eyes and kind of picture some from a mental standpoint what somebody talking about and what somebody going through or what somebody feeling type shit. I like, you know, I want you to feel that hunger. I want you to feel my hustle. Like, I want you to feel a nigga ambition. So with Caveman, it's just like a nigga on guard. Like, he don't go nowhere without that stick. He keep a stick like a caveman. When you see a caveman, he always dragging a stick? You know what I'm saying?
A stick or a lion.
Yeah, so.
But nah, yeah, let's get into the record, man. Shout out to Ange. You got the lion-hearted. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I see the pattern. What's going on? Mufasa. Caveman. It's the word on that podcast.
I got a whip that cost 200 parked in front of the public house. They got the dough swinging, no low key, yeah, them young niggas, they wild. You should see the racks they be having, them niggas money foul. And every time the J's walk out the spot, all of them be smiling. Piece of dope just like a kid, Toothless business what we did. Instead of beating on the dough, my granny like what you got in. Cause this is a different type of pie, cause I'ma show you what this money. It make you feel like you could take over the city if you wanted to. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Proud of motherfucker, don't get shot trying to be brave, man. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Proud of motherfucker, don't get shot trying to be brave, man. Don't get shot trying to be brave, man. Beefing with that young nigga, man. That young nigga take his stick everywhere, man. That young nigga had his stick in class the other day, man. That young nigga ain't playing no game. And he ain't toting it for fun, yeah, he get active with that bitch. He let it ride straight out the window, he be cracking at a bitch. One thing for sure is two for certain, boy, that little nigga don't play. And don't think that beef shit over, cause he don't get you right away. Now he might lay on you a week, nigga, or maybe eating them much. Just when you thought that beef was dead, hell no, here he come. People jumping out, they screaming, can't get away, can't even run. That's when you hear him at the top, they that young nigga got a gun. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Proud of motherfucker, don't get shot trying to be brave.
Shout got that stick.
Keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman.
Yeah.
Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Shout keep that sticky, keep that stick like a caveman. Proud of motherfucker, don't get shot trying to be brave, man. Don't get shot trying to be brave, fucking with that young nigga, man. I heard that young nigga shot 2-3 niggas last week, man.
I'm staying away from the young niggas, man.
He had to though. He wasn't the instigator. I'm gonna say that.
Say shout to keep that stick, man.
And whoever he popped had it. You know what I'm saying? They was the cause that they had that shit coming.
Yeah, y'all go stream that Caveman. Shout out to Lionheart. What's Lionhearted Clothing?
Yeah. I got my own apparel. Lionhearted Marketing Group. You know what I'm saying? My brother Jig. Shout out Jig. You know what I'm saying? He coordinate the events and help market the events and handle all the marketing and promotion for all the shows and stuff.
Yeah, shout out Global Films too, man. That video hard, man. Real clean.
Dial pad has completely
real
transformed.
Clean, like got the girls, got the look, got the money. Yeah, know what I'm saying? And you warning them about Shouty, man, because you got to be warned about Shouty, because Shouty keep that stick. Like you say, Shouty even got the stick in the classroom, man. Well, these young boys out here, you know what I'm saying, acting the fool, man. But what do you know what I'm saying, how do you feel about the influence, you know what I'm saying, Ja Morant, you know, have been getting, you know what I'm saying, caught up in the influence with, you know, the rap and sports. Like, how do you feel as far as, you know what I'm saying, in the music? Like, is that a problem? Is there influence, you know, is there a responsibility that the rapper should have when they make their music like that?
I don't really think it's no rapper thing. At the end of the day, I think it's a grown man thing. Every grown man got a responsibility to themselves. You know, so I ain't gonna blame on music, but you gotta think about it. You know, bro, young, you know, it's a lot of influence around. It's a lot of, you know, a lot of things that influence his decisions, a lot that he's taking in at a young age. So you can't really pinpoint that on just music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, music is just the outlet that is the easiest to hear, is what we hear the most. But, you know, I don't know what that man been through. I don't know who that man hang with. You know,
We don't know what beef.
Yeah.
We don't know what beef he might have.
You
in the
know,
streets.
you don't ever know the underlying story. But at the end of the day, it's just part of life. Is just, you know, learning from your mistakes. It's only a bad thing if you don't learn from it. So he can take this and make it a good situation, and shape back. You know, and that's what I wish for the best for, bro. So
Yeah, man. It get weird though, cause you know, even Young Boy had made a comment one time and was like, "Boy, if the music make a $200 million, dollar dude take these type of risks, then maybe I do need to think about the type of music that I make." And you know, so every now and then he get on his Stop the Violence or whatever. But you know, it is a way of life, and it is deeper than music. You know what I'm saying? As Ross said, man, deeper than rap. As far as, you know, the problems that we got with the violence out here in the streets, man. It feel like, especially as rappers, they say that y'all got targets, you know what I'm saying, on y'all back, and you move around whatever, you know, with your head on a swivel. How do you feel about, you know, entourages or whatever, or shooters, you know what I'm saying, like basically, or whatever you have to do to protect yourself?
what I'm gonna say is, it ain't really just a rapper thing. Like, with any type of success come greed, envy, jealousy. Like, you don't get one without the other. Like, you don't wish to be on this level of success, of progress, and not think a nigga gonna feel some type of way about it. Everybody not gonna be happy for you. Everybody not gonna want the best for you. Like,
yeah, celebrate.
Everybody ain't gonna want to see you win. Like, you think, know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit, niggas get mad at you in school for having nicer shoes than them, or you being more athletic than them, or the girls liking you more than them. Like, it's that shit start before money. Money just an addition to it. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's an internal problem. So you really just gotta surround yourself with positivity and people who got your best interests. And sometimes it take going through shit to see who really got you and who really for you, type deal.
Yeah. So money ain't the only thing that bring envy. Sometimes, you know, a fancy car or some fancy clothes.
Yeah, you could have a better smile than a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Feel some type of way.
Or you just have charisma, you know what I'm saying? You see where I'm going, you know what I'm saying, with it. You might just have that charisma or swag that, you know, cause a little envy. While speaking on that, man, the car show was just passed or whatever. Rick Ross and then DJ Envy, they just had a little spat promo. You know what I'm saying? It could have been promo, or it could have, you know what I'm saying, but it seemed to go overboard or whatever. How you feel about, you know what I'm saying, like basically the going back and forth on the internet, whatever, like, I guess manufactured beef. Do you think, you know, some of that?
I mean, on that, I don't know what caused the situation, so I can't really speak on something from a perspective
that's all it is.
You know, I ain't involved in. I don't know. Ain't nobody said nothing about me. Ain't nobody involved me. So you know what I'm saying. I don't know.
Do beef records sell? You know, is that basically a marketing plan?
Shit, where I'm from, beef get your ass killed. It ain't. You know what I'm saying. I feel like clout is
a drug.
I feel like clout is worse than fentanyl.
Yeah, it's a hell of a drug.
A motherfucker will do anything to put eyes on them, whether it's good, and it shouldn't be like that. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, as long as the eyes on them, that's all that matters to some people. And that shit ain't the right way to combat it. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to go in a positive direction. You supposed to strive for it and put the work in and let the work speak for itself. Like, I don't want no nigga looking at me or attention on me for some old green ass shit. Like, nah, niggas can have that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, social media kind of just whore a lot, you know what I'm saying, whore a lot of folks out. You never know, you know what I'm saying, how big the level of the person that was still, you know, clout chase. So I don't know, man. I feel like they should, if it was for clout or if it wasn't, they did kind of go a little bit too far. But shout out to Rick Ross for the car show. I ain't go to the car show, but I seen the traffic that it brought to the city, and I seen, you know, a lot of stories and YouTube videos or whatever. So it seemed to be a good event, man, for the city, and I just applaud the boss move of it all, like basically bringing all the folks, you know what I'm saying, from all over, and I think the event gonna turn into like something, you know, kind of like a holiday or whatever for years to come, in my opinion.
So
you do it again. You got two under his belt.
Shout out to Ross. Me and Ross got a little business going on. That's a good business partner of mine. Ross involved with Gate City, a sporting agency, and so my little god brother, he came out for the draft, and you know, he needed some representation. I felt like, you know, he want to be around people that got his best interest at heart, and that's really gonna make a push for him, not just with on the field, you know, in life, you know, in business decisions, saving you money, you know, becoming a better man. So I met a buddy a couple years back at Super Bowl, locked in with him, and him and Ross had a sporting agency together. So I took him to him, and they clashed good, they signed, and you know, that's who represent my little god brother, Wanye Thomas, Dallas Cowboy right now.
Man, congratulations.
Yeah, man.
That's some dope shit.
So put them in a position to win.
That's good mentoring, bro.
Putting them in a position to win.
I love seeing. I'm one of them niggas. I love seeing niggas win. I'm the one that's gonna throw my hands up. You know what I'm saying, to be excited for a nigga. Like, niggas always, everybody want a spotlight for them, but you gotta understand, like, that shit contagious. You know what I'm saying? You put out positive thoughts and you put out positive actions to other people, it only come back to you. I ain't
gonna lie, bro. I don't want the fame. I want the money. That's really always been my thing.
Game fucked up, but hey,
so you gotta kind of, like, what people been having me do is kind of come out a little bit more, do a little bit more visibly, but it's not something I enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying sometimes that will come with it. Sometimes you gotta step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And sometimes the hardest shit to do is shit that we don't want to do or what we not used to doing.
That's true too.
Definitely, you have to get uncomfortable to level up. I seen something on the internet the other day, the word on the net that adversity and being uncomfortable is a stimulus to making you get stronger.
True.
You know?
I mean, that shit bring out the best in me. For real. Like, when my back against the wall, that's when I feel like I'm him. Like, that's when I see what I'm really made of. So I ain't never. That's the thing. I guess that's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't fear that shit. I don't fear that.
Well, that explains the lion-hearted. That explains a lot, man. That explains your affinity for the king of the jungle. As okay. Well, I want to talk about these features, man. I want to talk about, like, you seen them, been ranking them up, but you know, you working on the album, or you know, you got a tape dropping?
So right now, I'm just trying to build my catalog, man. I'm just trying to record as much music as I can. I'm trying to really just build what I got going on. Like, I'm trying to just hit them in their chest, hit them in their motherfucking head with it every time I drop. I ain't gonna say it's a tape, but I got a lot of shit on the way. I got a hard single with Baby Money, hard Detroit rapper, and I just, like I said, it just like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I kind of try to build from the music, for real. If I think you know, I can relate to your music, or if I feel like your music authentic and what the shit you talking about authentic, then I'm for sure with it.
Basically, when you decide to who you gonna feature with, is it something that you look as far as they hustle, like they market of music, like they brand of music, or is it like I'm in this area, you know what I'm saying, this makes sense or whatever because, you know, Buddy popping or whatever it is? Like, how do you go to decide, you know, who you gonna work with?
It's gotta be something about you that align with what I got going on. It's something about your campaign that caught my attention. And a hustler, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with hustlers, I fuck with go-getters. So if we align, we connect and get some money.
Yeah, because you did say like you fuck with who fuck with you, but when you know sometimes when you reach out to brand new folks, it got to be something about them that kind of like align with your brand to it. I can imagine.
Like I said, I'm real analytical. Like I listen to your whole tape. You know what I'm saying, if I relate to it, if I can really feel like it's something that I can respect or align with, I'm down with it. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Dolph got me really motivated into rapping, and it was just, you know what I'm saying, I knew Daddy-O, and I met Daddy-O at a show, and he invited me to a couple shows, and then when I started rapping, I just doubled back and came to them like, what do I got to do to start rapping type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Rest in peace, young dog.
Yeah. Long live Flipper. And
Long live Dolph for sure.
And it's just really like he had a hunger, like he had a hustle like no other nigga I ever seen, dog. And that's just what I respected so much about the game. Like I was just like, you gotta think about it. Like that's really, I got a lot of that game from him. Like the putting it together and
moving around, yeah. Because he on the independent level, Dolph is a monster. You know what I'm saying? And Dolph, you know what I'm saying, really put a lot of those connections from. I see what you're saying. They do line up because Dolph go to everybody hood. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, you know, and the whole time he had that bag.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's where I drew that motivation from. You know, I talked to Daddy-O and I had talked to him, and at the end of the day, you got to invest in yourself. So it ain't never no hiccups. So no, I don't do no stuttering when it come to, you know, jumping off that shit. Shoot, I'm ready to hit the water, swim if I got to. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no fear about no.
Dodge a couple of sharks, you know what I'm saying, that's out there. Yeah. Or stab a shark, you know what I'm saying?
And I jump in the water, I'm liable to come dragging that motherfucker up out the water.
Drag him down the river. All right, I want to ask a few questions just out the blue. I kind of wrote down, what is your biggest waste of money? What was one of your waste? What you could say?
Biggest waste of
something that you bought that you just could say, God dang, boy, I just wasted that bag.
So it's a tie between two situations. So my rookie year, I had went to Canada, and when I had got all my money together, I got paid. I took my whole check and went to the car lot. That was some young nigga shit.
I mean, a lot of folks did that.
Yeah, I had got a Porsche. My first foreign car got a Porsche, a photo Porsche, like when they first made them. And
that's not a bad investment though. Depending on,
I mean, yeah,
it's a Porsche. Porsche holds their value pretty good.
The crazy thing about it is, I bought the car and I got cut 2 weeks later.
Oh,
now that sucks.
Yeah, so. That and then
more time to invest it.
Yeah, if I'd have did it better, like I'd have put the money into something that would have made me some money.
Yeah,
and then I'd have doubled back and bought the car. But no, I'm saying, like I said, you got to. It's only a bad situation if you don't learn from it.
True. I
learned from that situation. So that, and one time I bought 3 horses for no fucking reason.
Now how did that go? What happened with that?
Hey, he bought 3 horses.
So I bought 2 paints and
it
a
wasn't
Mustang.
a woman a woman wasn't involved. You took a woman house wet rat.
See that
She wanted a pony,
it
didn't
wasn't. It wasn't even a woman. You know what I'm saying? It was
She
just.
wanted
It
a
was just.
pony.
It was just on some humbug shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I got property out in the country, so I was just out there, and I was like, damn, I'd be bored as a motherfucker sometimes. So I'd be
ride a
like, damn,
horse.
yeah. I was like, shit, I want to learn how to ride. I was researching.
Buy a 4-wheeler next
was-
time, bro.
I was researching
Buy a
horses
4-wheeler.
and shit, and I found an ad.
But
Dude
you
had
bought
horses.
3 of them,
I
though?
bought- So this how I ended up with all 3 of them.
I get a horse.
So
you
I,
get a horse.
Yeah, so I was like, if I buy a horse, I gotta buy another one because if somebody want to come ride with me, they gotta have their own horse to ride.
True.
And then it was the last.
Then those 2 horses gonna be lonely.
It was the last horse left. He had 3. It was the last horse left. And so he was like, man, I tell
Shit,
you what.
I tell you what. Oh, he did.
I
He
tell
did
you
used car. Used car salesman with horses on.
He told me he'd give me the 3rd one at half price. So I was like, fuck it. If I got 2, I can take care of 3. I didn't even have the property to keep these horses. I bought them, and then I had to find somewhere to put them.
He said,
I didn't think
what.
it all through, but I found somebody that charged me stall rent and had 18 acres and kept them out there. So I ain't
Did they include the food with the star rent?
Hell nah.
Oh shit.
That's when I started learning like horses are expensive.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
that's when you start learning.
I was buying bales of hay and feed. And then seeing a ferry every 6 weeks, and then a horse has sugar in the hoof.
So if you hear pounds or bells,
goddamn hoofing and shit. They gotta do the horseshoes.
I'm out there scratching my head like, what the fuck I got myself into? My grandma, she said the same thing. She like, the fuck you got horses for?
What the fuck you got horses for?
did you have to buy one of them horse wagons that you could that you see on people on?
Oh nah, I was jumping on them bitches and going across the valley. Once I learned how to ride though, I was gangsta at it. I was real gangsta at it. Like I almost broke my whole hip the first time I got on them.
Damn.
But after that, like I was a G. You know what I'm saying? I self-taught myself how to ride, saddle them up, everything.
That's different, man. Now I thought the cats was one thing, boy, but you done bought the 3 horsemen.
Yeah, I
I'm
love.
saying you should have went before. You would have been the 4th horseman.
I love animals. I
You're
like
a zookeeper on the low. Okay, I see what's going on here.
Sometimes I like animals more than people though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Facts.
They simpler to understand.
Facts. I got a little bitch at the house though. She, you know what I'm saying? She's a feisty one, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get
He
a
has a
spade,
very
so-
nice dog.
So she's a little bitch.
She's a very nice dog.
She's
bro.
a
I like
bitch.
that dog. She's a nice
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
I
And-
thought he was talking about a woman. That was,
Nah, he talking about his puppy.
God
He's got what is it? It's an Australian Shepherd. What is
If
it?
it was she an Aussie.
Yeah.
Aussie mixed with a beagle. If I was talking to a woman, I would have been like, I got a tiger at the house. You know what I'm saying? You
Got a
like
tiger.
lions? I like tigers.
I got
More like a cougar.
I
Yeah,
got
that too.
I got a Press Canario and a Akita too. I got dogs. So
Nice. What made you pick those breeds?
Akita,
the rarity?
Nah, Akita. So when I was in Canada, I think I got a couple days off. I had a homegirl. She handled dogs. She walked dogs in dog shows. So I went to a dog show and I sat next to this really, really nice lady. You know how older people have a good spirit? They just start talking to you.
Yeah.
I talked to her for like an hour. And she had a crate that had a comforter over it. I was like, what kind of dog you got? And she threw it back and she had a black and smoke gray Akita. And ever since then, I was like, I got to have one.
Oh, yeah, you impulse buyer.
Yeah,
He was like, I got to have me one. I feel that, man. So that brings me to another question, man. So what has been your most cherished purchase? What is something that you have bought and you cherish it, like you would cherish, I guess. And don't say like basically the horses or the dogs that you already named, something else.
If we're gonna talk about something that I probably cherish, and it ain't really so much as an item, it's really more of like a situation. Yeah. I'd say what I cherished the most was investing in myself, for real. Like when I said,
That's
you know what, this what I'm gonna do, this how I'm gonna go about it, and I'm gonna bet the house on me. So, shit, I dropped my nuts and went with it.
Word. You can't, and betting on yourself, you got to be up for the pressure. You got to be up for
like
what
I said,
comes with
everybody
it.
gon'
Got to be up for the bad times.
Anybody can post when they take when they get a W or when they, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, hell nah. It's only a bad situation if you don't learn from it. Ain't no such thing as a bad situation. I don't even believe in that word. Just being real with it. I don't believe in that word. Bad is not a word, bro. It's a way of thinking.
True.
It's all perspective. I like to consider it being perspective. You know what I'm saying? Why one person's bad might be the other person's good. You know what I'm saying? We are all villains. I used to have a quote. Well, I still have a quote. You know what I'm saying? A mantra, if you will. We are all villains, man. You know what I'm saying? To somebody or whatever. Somebody gonna be at the bottom in order for somebody else to rise to the top. Shout out to Lil Meech and the BMF crew, whatever. I just said that because I seen this picture, but yeah, man, we are all villains, man.
For sure.
Any artist that you basically that's been doing their thing, whatever that you looking to I guess collab with, you know what I'm saying, have worked with, like basically you got any sparring partners, any teammates?
You mean like that I want to work with?
Not necessarily. We could do the manifestation, but I mean like that you want to work with, or just that you already done work with. I don't either or.
Favorite person you done worked with before in the past, and somebody that you want to work with in the future.
Undoubtedly, Dolph.
Yeah.
It was just on the business side, and as an artist, like. He taught me the layout of the game by just, sitting back and watching him. Even if you go on my page or go on my social medias, you can see, like, if you go down my timeline, you'll see videos of me, like, on stage with Dolph, like, maybe almost 10 years ago.
And it goes to say, you kind of, learning, soaking it up, kind of, Dolph was that dude though, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I realized Dolph was that dude when I was in Savannah and spent the night over the chick house and she had to get up to work early. And she got up to work, she put on Dolph, you know what I'm saying, when she was putting her makeup on. And at the time it was like real early in his career. Like I heard but I was like, she listening to Dolph? And it was like He was spitting that shit that make you get up, you know what I'm saying, and go get some money.
I feel like the best part I liked about and respected the most about bruh is that like he saw the hustler, like how serious the nigga was about it. Him and Daddy-O, and Leak, shout out Leak, Dion Leaks, he was Dolph road manager. And I told him and was just stressing him like, bro, I wanna rap for real. Like I want to do this shit for real. And so they was like, well, Dolph was getting this number for a show. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, shoot, y'all could do a show together type deal. And you can go to some shows with him. You can open up this tour, you can open up these dates and pick up on game. So they saw I was serious when he told me a number and I went around the corner. And I got the money and I made the phone call like where I take it to. Yeah. And so I think they respected that the most, like, oh, he ain't bullshitting. Cause it's something he do, that's something along the lines of something he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I guess he, nigga gotta respect it. Nigga respected that. And so that's how we rocked out.
Yeah, man, that's
And what about artists or entertainer that
you haven't worked with?
Yeah.
Entertainer that I have not worked with. The crazy part about it ain't even no rapper that I would aspire to work with.
Let's talk about it. It could be anybody.
This the craziest thing, bro.
You could be your clothing line.
It was 2017, bro. I reached out to Tina Turner. Long live Tina Turner. So, and I got an agreement. It was just some contract technicalities that I didn't know much about them. at the time because I was still learning the business side of it. But I was trying to get a hook from Tina.
A hook from Tina, bro.
Yeah, you know how crazy that would have been.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Long live TT. Like that's. I know what I'm saying. Like I do hip hop and nigga in the rap.
What kind of song would that? I'm just thinking about like you still got me kind of like thrown a little bit. Like what kind of song that would have been a hook from the great Tina Turner, man?
I do rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the rap game, but I listen to a lot of old soul and R&B. Like when I'm just listening to music, I listen to a lot of soul and R&B. I love soul and R&B music because that shit, like, you ever listen to music and that shit just hits you in the chest? Like, you feel what she talking about. Know what I'm saying? When the words came out Tina's mouth, you felt that shit. Know what I'm saying? Like, you felt that shit in your chest. Know what I'm saying?
For real though.
I think that's kind of why, like, my grandma and my mama knew when I was little, they'd always clean up playing that music. So I know all the Tina Turner. I know all the Sade, forwards and backwards. I know all the R. Kelly. Like, when I was legit, because that's all they ever played through the house. You smell Fabulosa in here, Sade.
What about Luther? Big Luther.
Oh, yeah, Luther for sure.
Yeah, Luther.
Yeah, man, but rest in peace to the Queen. We lost her a couple of weeks ago. Tina Turner. Word on, she moved to Switzerland on us, but we still love her to death. And yeah, man, shout out to Nutbush, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Tina Turner, man, that would have been iconic though, man. And you reach high, I see. You know what I'm saying? No limit.
I ain't scared of nothing. Like I told you, I ain't scared of nothing. I didn't even know if I would get a response back type deal, but I think, how did I get up with her? I went to Google and you know how like Google will tell you who your relatives and who, used to work with, like used to manage you. I went through every name until I found a social media of somebody that replied. And that's how I got up with her.
Damn. So you big on manifestation. I just had a little mind fart for a second, but I want to actually get into the word of the week, man. I just thought about this great word of the week, man, that I think that kind of describes this a lot what we've been talking about, man, and your name, Charisma. What Charisma Mufasa? Is that just your Instagram name? No, that's just what you have on Instagram. Is that basically something that, the charisma part of Mufasa is something that you say to set yourself apart?
So charisma actually my last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So charisma my last name. Mufasa kind of just aligned with, my love of the animal and
with the lions.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I had seen that. I was like, yeah, Charisma Mufasa. All right, well, I do want to get to the word of the week, man. I got a good one. And it's not Marvel when I say, even though it's one of my favorite characters, Magneto. But the word of the week this week is magnetism, man.
For sure.
Magnetism. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I picked this word, because of course, I'm saying when I say like charisma or whatever, and just having the ability to go out of town and move, you know what I'm saying, on the solo if you have to, or whatever it takes to kind of get it to make it happen. The word another definition for magnetism is the ability to attract and charm people. You know what I'm saying? Allure, man, having some attraction about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being able to kind of manipulate the situation or whatever to work towards your favor. You know what I'm saying?
My grandma always said that. She said you never met a stranger. Like that's what she say about me.
You got a good magnetism about yourself, my brother.
She'll tell me that to this day. She'd just be like, I could drop you off anywhere, and I turn my back and turn around, and you talking to somebody. You could be talking to, it'd be somebody in a grocery store aisle. It could be a homeless person. Like, I done sat and talk with homeless people. Like
magnetism.
That's what you got, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's because I feel like it don't matter who it is. You can always learn some shit from anybody. I don't care who it is. It's something they know that you don't know.
And at the same time, it's in you, not on you.
For sure.
It's in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely, you know, the name basically definitely fits your persona, brother, because you know, you fearless, you're a go-getter, you know, and you always around some beautiful women. So you definitely got the word of the week, the magnetism on the low, man. What you know, help a brother like me out, man. How can I get around some of them, you know what I'm saying, women, man, you know what I'm saying, that you be having around, man? What is your secret?
Man, 90% of the people that be around, you know, they be on a work-related encounter. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing I could tell you, if you gonna ask me on some shit like that, just be you. At the end of the day, just be you.
Yeah.
Hoes love you. Be
you. Be you with a lot of cha-ching. Nah, I just bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But nah,
need the money.
Definitely. Nah, you know, they just like to laugh, really. That shit work for me, you know what I'm saying? They like to laugh. But nah, I want to get into another song real quick and then play a beat or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been smoking or whatever. I don't know. You might not, you know what I'm saying? Got the voice to rap, man. You feel like, you know what I'm saying, spitting something, man? Word of the beat.
I'm always with it.
All right, let's get into word of the beat, you know what I'm saying, segment. The first word of the beat that we're going to play, now that's word of the week, Dozha. It's the wrong one. Get it together. It's word of the beat. All right, so on word of the beat segment, we play a track that you know what I'm saying, that's kind of selected. And today, we might be in luck. We may get someone that actually step up to the plate and rap on the Word on That podcast. What you think, Seth? You think we
hear that jungle?
You know what I'm saying? All right, well,
yeah, you know, I like your new music. I like your older stuff too, but you've been really evolving as an artist. Shit's dope.
Yeah, appreciate it. If you ain't growing, you ain't knowing.
That's real shit.
I told Skinny he was gonna make it.
But we ain't gonna run that one back.
Hey,
Hold on. I gotta wait till that come out. I got a special surprise. Let's go ahead and get into some, you know what I'm saying, you know, spit for these folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Let these folks know, you know what I'm saying, what it is, man. It's the Word on That podcast. And not only do we bring the hustlers, we bring the new music, but yeah, man, we bring the lions out the jungle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go download that new single Jungle, man. Shit eating the streets up right now.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this you might thought that this was the song, but I got the instrumental for you, bro. Yeah, I went to grab the instrumental. So let's see what's
I'm
up.
posted on the block. A bitch think I was waiting for the bus. Talking about they flood the city. Bitch, you bought that shit from us. I got them low prices and nigga, I got that high. You want that too. Want me to show you love on prices? Got to buy you more than two. I'm in a whip with dark ass tint. You think it's Batman. Stand on the gas. You hear the motor. You think it's Catman. I'm the young nigga. Got that dog food like animal shelters. Heavyweight. I'm in my own class. At best, you just a fella. Get it through the mail, show you how to use that press. You get the bag and double up, I show you how to apply that press. If a nigga try you aim dead off in this shit. It ain't no hoe in me, ain't none of that, ain't no part of me, bitch. And everybody getting hit if my young nigga use that. I'm serving dope the size of baseball, show you how to throw that pitch. You can't get bigger than that 9P, show you how to show that brick. I'll throw you how.
Alright,
Yeah.
hey, man. That's what it is, man. Word on the beat, man. That's you the first artist to come in here and rap like that, man. Everybody else be scared, man. But yeah, my boy say he ain't scared. He gonna make it happen.
Hell nah.
Mufasa in the building, man. Y'all go stream that jungle, man. Matter of fact, go stream that jungle, man. Let's check out that video too, man.
And the crazy,
man.
The crazy part about it, I punch in all my songs, so all my songs are freestyle. I dead ass sometimes don't even know the order of the bars to my own song.
yeah.
That shit happened Lil Wayne like that too. Makes sense.
Like I literally be punching it. I don't go in there with no written song. Like I go in there, say a couple sentences. All right, stop. Thank you some more. Stop. And that's just how I punch in the whole song.
But see, you just gave us a sample. He just gave a sample of what the show like, man. It's talk about that, man. The show game, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your favorite part of the game? Making the music, of course, beside making the money, making the music or performing the music?
I say performing the music because to see a reaction from people from a product you created, from something you built, and to see them
and the energy,
like fucking with it, like to see somebody bobbing or see somebody go crazy, like that's the biggest reward to me. Like I fuck with that more than the money. Like when I see a nigga like bobbing to my shit, or I see a female start going crazy to my shit, it's like, yeah, I gotta keep going. I gotta go a little harder.
Yeah.
Go a little harder each time.
What's your favorite cities so far that you performed in? You know what I'm saying? Some of the, or just your favorite cities, period. What's your favorite, places or cities that you performed?
Cities, Miami always crazy.
Shout out Miami. Shout out to Miami Heat right now too.
Shout out 305.
Yeah.
We went to
Go Nuggets.
we went to damn. Believe it or not, it be them college towns that I fuck with.
Yeah.
Cause it's just like the energy just be unmatched. That shit.
Shout out Tallahassee,
That shit be different.
Fort Valley,
And it's like
Jackson State.
I think we went to Huntsville. Like, and
Huntsville.
I went with Dolph too, and I had went on one of Dolph's tour days, and I opened up the show, and they came from behind stage saying, "All right, listen, your set 2 minutes 30 seconds," and so right before I went to walk on stage, like they had a fogger, and I couldn't see.
Oh shit.
And so as I go to stepping out there, somebody grabbed me from behind saying, "Hey, we need you to hold him for another extra 2 minutes." So my stage set was 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, so they doubled it on you.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I had only prepared for that. So when I came out through the fogger, I'm saying they was rocking with the song, but afterwards, like I got real interactive with them, and I was like, I tell y'all what, I'm in a good mood. I'm finna give 5 people $100 who follow my Instagram. So we put my Instagram up behind me.
Cha-ching.
And everybody in there went slap.
Crazy.
Everybody went
That's
slap.
dope.
Oh, that's some game now.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
some
really
game now.
I really gave away some game just then.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So,
Damn sure do, boy. You know what I'm saying? You own that marketing shit, bro, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Marketing, promoting, you know what I'm saying? Producing. What else you got coming up, you know what I'm saying, for these folks, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides zookeeping.
I got a single called Heartburn, and that one finna go crazy. I got that single, and I'm gonna drop Heartburn, and then I'm gonna drop The Love of Money with I got a single with Baby Money, Detroit artist, nigga hard. I'm talking about that nigga hard. We got something coming with a video real soon. So y'all just gotta stay in tune for that.
Yeah,
man.
baby, he signed the QC, ain't he?
Yeah. Shout out QC. I don't know which one I'm gonna drop first. Y'all just kind of gotta fall in line and keep posted and see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at the Real Life Mufasa, DA Real Life Mufasa, all together.
The real life one, not the real Mufasa, because somebody else gonna post the real life Mufasa. Yeah, them folks been saying it throughout the show. It was something else I was about to ask you. Besides the music, though, Lionhearted clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about that.
So
The Lionhearted,
when I started touring and I was going to these cities, and like in every city we hit the mall, and I'm just like, damn, like niggas spending all this money on somebody else shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when a nigga when I step on the stage, I want them to remember something. I want to give them a part of me, so I started putting my logo on everything.
Yeah. And wearing it in the videos.
Yeah, hoodies, shirts, shorts, headbands, bathing suits, everything, dog. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because it's just like how you know Nike. Nike, you know, they branding is so unique and they branding is so established that you know them. You know Nike by seeing the check. Like, I want them to know Lionhearted by seeing that logo. You know what I'm saying? So you just I got to continue to put the work in, and that's just towards a level of nigga gonna elevate to.
One of my favorite movies too, Lionheart. Yeah. But nah, man. But yeah. So how can they get the Lionheart gear?
So Mufasaland.com is where you can order apparel and gear. We currently doing some edits to the site today. So Mufasaland.com, MUFASALAND.com. And
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
You can get all the apparel. See, it ain't live right now though.
Oh, it ain't live.
Yeah, nah, I just got a box of stuff here and I wanted to get some photos done and get them posted. But that's where you can get it from. That's where you can get all the apparel updates, tour dates, everything about me will be on that website. Link in my Instagram bio.
Yeah, and I definitely can respect that, man. That entrepreneurship, man. Having that merchandise, you know what I'm saying, when you out there on the road, you know what I'm saying, ready to sell them folks something, because you got to be ready to, you know, leave something to represent yourself. And you know, because a lot of folks put so much time in the representation with, you know, that's not even theirs, you know, at the end of the day.
Yeah, nah, this is a way of life. It's more than music. This is a lifestyle.
Yeah, man. So, Lionhearted, Mufasa, and I think that's about it, man. I think we could do Word to Your Mother, man. The Word to Your Mother segment is the last segment of the show, but it's kind of the most serious segment of the show, man. We like to give a platform to get whatever you need to get off your chest or whatever, whether or not it's somebody that love, you know what I'm saying, you know, that you want to give a shout out to or whatever, you know, want to point somebody out that did something, you know what I'm saying, good to you. Or if you want to, you know, take that time to point out somebody that, you know what I'm saying, fucked you over, or, you know, somebody that you want us to stay away from, or, you know, this Word to Your Mother segment is, you know, just a real segment, you know what I'm saying, about real life, you know, things. So, Word to Your Mother for me, I don't know. I gotta think about my Word to Your Mother. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Podcast that be clout chasing and race baiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the podcasts that be out there race baiting and having white folks, you know what I'm saying the N-word, you know what I'm saying? And they need to be checked on that, you know, if that happens. You know, I seen the podcast, you know, and I seen like them folks just let that shit ride.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
And I feel like it's only a certain time, like, I don't know, I couldn't see myself going out like that. Not that I'm saying that you got to like punch somebody in the face or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? You definitely, it got to be some checking involved.
It's out of respect for your elders, and I think that's something that people ain't saying. It's out of respect for your elders. That's why. It's not even because it's just we perpetuating things or whatever. Nah, for your elders and what they've been through. You feel me?
They do anything for clout though. Word to Your Mother. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, any shout out you want to give, you know what I'm saying, anybody, whatever, before we get up out of here? There's somebody you love out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You could,
if
or somebody you hate.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna give a shout out to the big man upstairs, man. Keep God first. It's possible. So I'm gonna say just keep God first, man. You put God first. You know what I'm saying? You got a strong faith. You got a good heart. You can't lose. It ain't no way you can lose. You not gonna lose. There's no fucking way you gonna lose, man. Keep God first, man.
Okay.
And my Word to Your Mother, I'm gonna give a shout out to all the CPAs out there and all the tax people, because y'all be making business possible sometimes. And I gotta come see y'all.
Them folks calling. Them
Word to
folks
your
must be
mother,
word
boy.
to your mother, man. Them folks must be calling your
Pay
phone,
your taxes,
man.
goddamn.
They must supposed to calling your phone, man.
No.
The
But
I to the
gotta,
R to the S.
I gotta pay the piper though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that good money coming in.
Yes, definitely. You got to pay the cost to be the boss, my brother.
Yeah, boy. Gotta
Pay
do
the
it.
cost to be the boss, and I'm sure you know all about paying the cost to be the boss. Mufasa,
It damn sure costs.
For sure.
definitely.
It ain't free. It damn sure costs. I'm gonna say that.
Besides animals, man, are you a collector? Is there anything else that you collect?
Yeah, I collect. I collect hundreds, 50s, 20s.
That's what I collect. The bag, nigga.
I collect a lot of them.
Bitcoin.
Big bag.
I collect a lot of them motherfuckers.
I know that's right, my brother. I know that's right. Well, yeah, man. King of the Jungle, man. The real life Mufasa is in the building, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
I appreciate y'all
You know
for
what I'm
having me for
saying?
sure.
Being so positive, man. You know, even though you know all kind of cavemen and you can't be stopped out here. And yeah, you the king of the jungle, man. So I want to get into this jungle on the way up out of here. And yeah, it's Word on the Net podcast, man. Prayers to Side Jim, man. They say it was a shooting earlier. I don't even know how to say buddy name, but it was a shooting or whatever that just happened. It's just broke, you know. And I just wanted to say, you know what I'm saying, add that to the word to your mother, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, stop all that envy shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, let folks get their bag out here in these streets, man. Stop that hating, man. And, you know, stop the violence, man, on the black man, trying to get a bag, man. Word to your mother, man. I hope, you know what I'm saying, buddy pulled through. They say Jim didn't die, but he's a QC artist, and I just thought about it real quick, so I want to squeeze that one on in there. You dig? All right, so yeah, man. I'm Dame Dozha. We got DJ Deceptacon and the real life Mufasa, man.
Bitches, boss.
It's the Word on the Net podcast, man. Make sure y'all follow it, like, subscribe, and just wait, man. Show's gonna keep getting better, man. But we finna get into this jungle, man, and plenty more, man. When the album coming, when the tape coming, summer.
Man, hopefully I'm finna drop a single here in about a week, man. So
just
I ain't even
singles.
gonna tell y'all the date. I'm gonna just hit y'all in the chest. I'm gonna just keep hitting y'all with the rounds till you fall down. You feel me?
All right, if you need to reach him, he out here in these streets, man. It's the real life Mufasa, aka Mufasa, with all the charisma, man, all the magnetism, man. It's your boy. I'm out of here. We out of here. Word on the Net. You dig.
I'm posted on the block. A bitch think I was waiting for the bus. They talking about they flood the city. Bitch, you bought that shit from us. I got them low prices, nigga. I got that high. You want that too? Want me to show you love on price? You gotta buy you more than two. I'm in a whip with dark ass teeth. You think it's Batman in it? Stand on the gas. You hear the motor. Think it's Catman in it. I'm that young nigga. Got more dog food than animal shells. Heavyweight. I'm in my own class. At best you just a fella. You trying to get it through the mail? Show you how to use that press. You get the bag. You double up. I show you how to apply that pressure. And if a nigga try you ain't dead off in the shit. It ain't no hoe in me, not none at all, ain't no part of me, bitch. And everybody getting hit if my young nigga use that switch. I'm serving dope the size of baseball, show you how to throw that pitch. You can't get bigger than that 9-piece, show you how to get that brick. Your palms tingling for that money, show you how to scratch that itch. I'm in the kitchen over the stove, I'm finna bake the streets of pie. And don't cut it with too much fentanyl or all your place gon' die. I knew the answer to the question, I'm trying to see if you gon' lie. You switching sides when beef get real, that's the reason you gon' die. I took 14 grams of raw and stretched that bitch to 28. Well, what you bringing to the table? Well, I'm the nigga fixing plates. It's a white boy came around here, think he said his name was Blake. He trying to set a nigga up, fighting for his life against the state. He say Fossa run the hood and that young nigga got them chicks. You serve that CI if you want, the feds gon' have your young ass miss. You talking reckless niggas on the phone, I'm hanging up cause your ass tripping. I'm on point, my trap be shot, you won't catch Mufasa out here slipping. Under surveillance, police watching, got a nigga in HD. They watching all the nigga spots cause the hood say I serve that D. And you get caught, you take the charge, you gotta always keep shit G. And if they catch you with this dope, you damn sure ain't buy it from me. See, you gotta take what come with this shit. You gotta take the good with the bad. You can't pick which one you wanna receive. Know what I'm saying? Cause the other one gon' be thrown at you. You really gotta stand in the pain and eat it. Know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bitch. It's fine. The streets gon' always come and fuck with me cause Mufasa got that price. You gotta know just what you doing cause one fuck up and you get life. And it's the middle of the summer when that young nigga slang that ice. I'm serving fees, I'm chasing dreams, I'm trying to elevate my life. But my plug tripping on this load, he trying to elevate this price. I was gon' double up, but fuck it, nigga, I'ma flip this thrice. They sucker free, don't be a rat cause I can't hang around no mice. Money hungry, I'ma get it 100,000, it won't suffice. The crackers tripping, they don't know what kind of cash we really got. I asked how much the bond gon' be, he cleared his throat and said a lot. And if you wanna grab that rape, stick your wrist deeper in that pot. The trap too hot, we had to move and post up in another spot. Whew. In another spot, the trap too hot, we had to move and post up in another spot. Trap too hot, we had to leave and post up in another spot. It's Mufasa, I'm in the jungle. I got this shit on smash, I got the block on flame, bitch. You go in the hood, they know my name, bitch.